slash mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another First Look. Coming at you now with Axiom Verge, available on your PlayStation 4, soon to be Vita, and on Steam. Now, of course, if you're looking at the style of the game just from the title screen, you're probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking, and you're getting a little Metroid feel, absolutely, and it hits all those buttons and more, guys. But let's jump on into the options before we really get into a game that was developed by one person, Mr. Thomas Happ, and what a hell of a game it is. It was just released, I believe, at the end of March for the PlayStation 4, and then came out, I think it was a month or two later. But I picked this up on the Steam sale, and I thought I have to share this with you guys just to get more eyes on it. But before we do that, let's get into the options here. We have the gamepad and the keyboard configuration. I am using the Xbox 360 gamepad. Video and audio options. Let's just dive on into the video options here. Very simple stuff. There aren't too many options really to go crazy over. Windowed and full screen, a window scale, graphics detail, and a flicker and strobe reduction. VSync, of course, will be on for this. And then the audio options, which in my opinion should always be at max level, because if you're listening to the soundtrack, one of the best in video games this year. Then you have the weapon select UI style. You can either choose from linear or ring. Linear will be a flat line, and the ring will obviously show you a ring around. Either one doesn't make a difference really. And then your language choice: Anglais, Francais, Deutsch, Italiano, Portuguese, Espanol, Russian, and or Chinese, I believe, or Japanese. Could be either or. But there is also one more option, and this is the speedrun mode here. And you know, what a great addition, I think, that this guy added this in. He knew people would want to be running speedruns with this game, and so why not put in a whole separate mode for them to be able to just, you know, most of them are skipping dialogue, they're skipping cutscenes, so why not eliminate it all to begin with? And that's what essentially this does. It shows your best and your last time, along with leaderboards. We're not going to jump on into that because I am not a speedrunner, but we are going to jump on in and start a new game here. You can see that we've sort of just jumped on into a few things here, but we haven't played very long, but we are going to play on the normal difficulty. Let's find out what happens here. Something happens in New Mexico in 2005. I don't know if I'd want to be there. Listen to those sick beats being laid out, jamming in January. Absolutely. Great art style. So that's basically it. An explosion happens in a lab, and you know, your two-person team, you and Hammond, it explodes, and you end up here essentially. As you sort of just read the little snippet, he believes he should have been dead, and he's not. And then we wake up on this pod thing, and a voice tells us to go get a gun. So let's not waste any time, and let's go get ourselves a gun. As you can tell, as I said earlier, that absolute huge Metroid-Style, pretty much to a T. But there's our weapon. So you're going to pick up the Axiom Disruptor, a high-tech biomechanoid weapon, and you know, you can fire it around like that, just like you can in a good old Metroid. So, you know, yeah, basic jump, shoot, you know, all that fun stuff. The map is in the top right corner along with the weapon that you have applied. And I won't say separate weapons, but essentially modifications are made to the weapon. And then, of course, you have your life bar in the top left. That's pretty much it. So, you know, you can blow up this this red goo or this red alien-like substance and make your way back through the doors. Basically, just like in Metroid, you know, you can use this to save your progress, and it will come over and encase you like your Darth Vader, and then will release you back. So this is your basically your first look at anything alien-like. You know, it's a great game. The controls are all there, but again, just like in Metroid, there is a purpose, and basically anywhere you're going to be going in the map, you might be locked out. So, you know, it's a basic large maze. You can see, just get into this room. There's nowhere else for me to go. My guess would be is there's something to do with these rocks, but I have nothing that I can do to take care of these rocks. I could blow up this red goo all day. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to give me access to this. So I need to have the proper modification for my weapon to get through there. So what you can do is, while you're in the room, a lovely little tidbit here is go to your map. Just open up your inventory there, and you can set a reminder. So you can set up to 2 reminders, one with your left stick and one with your right stick. So just pushing it in will set the reminder, and that's going to tell me that come back there. There's something that you need once you sort of unlock something. So you're always going to have the monsters or alien life forms come back to life after you go back in through doors here. So again, here's another one we can sort of go through. We'll see what's available in here. Again, another little outlet here. So again, what I'm going to do, go back to the map, and I'm going to set another reminder here. So we have 2 reminders for 2 separate things. You know, obviously I can't blow that up, but probably those orbs have something to do with that door being opened. Getting a really big ECW feel from the sound. It sounds like before they would jump into a pay-per-view or something. It sounds great. If you're unfamiliar with ECW, the Extreme Championship Wrestling, which no longer exists, only in spirit in all of us. You can replenish your health. It does come back every once in a while, or you can pick it up from these squid-like alien creatures once you kill them. Not every single creature is giving it away though, but looks like we're pretty much stuck in a 2-way door here. There's one over there what we can't do anything about, and hopefully something over here will continue the game going here. So let's see here. Blow up a few things. Some things can become very annoying. Absolutely, absolutely. There we go. There's the red shit that you can pick up. That you're able to figure out and you know, replenish your health, because you can't take too many hits early on in the game, but you will get access to things that will make your health bar larger, and access to a few weapon modifications that will allow you to essentially make your weapon a little more stronger. And kill things in better hits. You can see that, like, we've got the secret to these doors. You know, it's essentially hit that that orb there, but this one we can't hit. So there's got to be a different way. Nothing else we can do here, so let's jump on up. Oh, blew that one. There we go. So there's going to be like this brain Metroid-like thing. I hate to use that, but essentially that's what it looks like. Blow it up, pick it up, and you're going to get yourself your first edition, the Nova Disruptor. So firing that once will make a large projectile. Firing it again will cause it to detonate. So of course we're just going to show it off. and hitting the button again, you know, it disperses out, or you can just hit it and it'll just be one large orb. Nothing else in this room, but let's continue on because now we have the fix for our next door, so we'll figure that out. There we go. There we go, mate. So, of course, here's your first thing. That's how you use it. That's it. Now, it can be used as a weapon of mass destruction, but I prefer to switch it up. So this is what I was talking about. This is the linear option for the Axiom Disruptor, or there's the ring style. Like I said, I just prefer the easy line. It just makes it simple the way it looks, but there are a lot of options for the weapon. If you take a look at the inventory, you see there's a lot of space for the weapons and sort of where the power-ups go. You can set notes. Great for that. I mean, you know, go back to the inventory. You can look at the map, and there's instructions and whatnot. So everything's there available to you to really jump out onto. We'll show off a little more of the game, but I don't want to show off too much because, you know, it's fun as dicks. Absolutely. I mean, I am just having a blast with it, and there's no reason to really waste too much more time here. Well, this is not a boss. This is not a boss. It's just a real easy guy to get down. But there is something up here that we're going to need. Show off. Need show off. We can't access that. I don't know what the fix is for that. Shooting it all day does nothing. Switching it with your different weapon does nothing. So obviously we don't know what the fix is for that. That's what this game's all about. And just like its predecessors, based off of style like the Metroid games, you know, you're exploring the world and you're finding out what do I need next to pick up, right? That's all it's based off of. So let's see, there are a few more fixes that we'll get. Oh god. Pull that up. Pick up some more health. So we're gonna go back to that door that was at the very beginning. Very beginning. We've played for 10 minutes, but just gonna show off probably up to the first boss. I think that'll be a good stopping point. So we're just gonna switch up the weapon there. Use that. Open up the door. Switch back to the Axiom Disruptor. And just blow these things away. That's essentially what we're gonna be doing. So a new weapon enemy, or a new enemy. Some bugs. I don't want to deal with bugs. Relatively simple to blow up. They're not difficult. Jesus. Dive bomb in my ass. How dare you? How dare you? Come on. There we go. Lots of health from that guy. Now, I haven't found the difficulty to be, you know, over the top or anything like that. But it's fair, I will say. It makes you think about your jumps. It makes you think about what you're shooting and your location and whatnot. But we got just another addition there. Essentially just makes our weapon a little stronger, but that's it. He's jammed to this, absolutely. So of course, I have my reminders set. That's where we're going to jump off to. You can check out those again. They were down here. Check them out, and they're going to give you your access again. So now I can access these doors. Jump on in, and we're going to get our next fix. Absolutely. And a couple of different weapon types. God, that's terrifying. That face hugger. Let's try door numero. There we go. We got our first boss fight. Look at that. If that tells you anything. Face hugger on the wall. And the red doors would be my guess. Scary, no? Crap, you are trapped indeed. We are not a demon. I'm lost, man. Atheos. So again, just want to avoid this guy's attacks. Pretty easy stuff. Use what it's available for you. He is going to do a couple of different attacks. He's going to release some bombs. You can only attack his soft area. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, not doing very well. His attacks will get a little faster the more health he's losing. But we'll take him out. He ain't hard. There he goes. Done. Dead as dicks. And we're just gonna pick up a bunch of health that he dropped for us. Just so happens, and we'll move on. So just a touch more, basically your next upgrade. Blow that up. We're gonna pick it up. Obviously, it's gonna have something to do with those rocks. Laser drill, a high-powered drill capable of cutting through rocks. Simple enough. So now, not all weapons will have to be switched in the modification area. For this, the laser drill, we can just go right down using the right trigger, and it's gonna take us to our next area. Fantastic. And then of course it can be used up, used in all areas. You can't use it on everything obviously, but you know, that's just great stuff. Great stuff. There we go. So it can be used on this red brick. And then of course we're gonna get an upgrade in our I think it's our health node here. Power node, yes, there we go. Permanently increases weapon and item damage. Okay, so that's what that is. All day. All day, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, like, you can then turn off those reminders that you sort of got through there. Well, we'll go through there now that they've been set. So you don't need to go through there, but we'll go through the bottom one. But if I keep playing this is going to get silly. I'm not going to stop because no one's going to force me to stop. So guys, that's Axiom Verge. Pick it up. It's available on your PlayStation 4. It's on Steam, and it's soon to be on Vita, I believe, if not already. Developed by one guy, Thomas Happ. It's a hell of a game, guys. I suggest you pick it up. I'm loving it, but I don't want to show it off too much because I think it's a heck of a journey that I think you should take as well, guys. But enjoy it. I know I did. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's been First Look of Axiom Verge. Peace out, and thanks for watching.